Alright, NMRC here with you guys again. Finally got her painted. I call it Two-Face. I know it's a weird, crazy paint job because it's a weird, crazy truck. So, as you can see here, it's like Two-Face. Got the light lenses in and buckets and stuff. And then you go up over here. There's the Shrink RC cowl induction hood that I made him, or not made him, but I asked him to make it taller. So that's how tall that is. Give you the side of the other side of it. Looks pretty good. Doesn't come like that in the front. I had to do that in the front to clear the bubble on the front nose of this hood. Because on this Blazer here, as you can see how the hood is, when you bring that in, see how this sticks up right here? So that sticks up quite a bit. So when I dubbed it, it has a hump in the middle. So, but his hoods are designed to fit the stock factory style hoods and stuff, not when you do stuff like this. But anyway, here you guys go. That's the top. So I reverse the color as you go across the top of the roof there. Comes all the way down the body pillar. So I'll show you this side first. Wait. There you go. There's the light lens there. And we'll pan out. So this truck is a lot different than most trucks of paint job wise. See, I did the chrome trimming and all that. And then here's the back. Right. So what I mean by the stripe and it's different by the paint job is I made the paint go with the wheel arch instead of just the orange going across and there's a straight cut off line there. I figured it looked better done that way than the normal way. So there's that. So now we'll flip it around so you guys can see the back. And this truck this might be the last video of this truck. I might be trading it or selling it. I got a couple deals and bites on it. This bodywork is by no means perfect, you know what I mean? It does have its flaws. And then as you can see, it comes down black and orange on the side like that. And then to the tailgate, it flips from the roof there. Got the back window in. Have the front window in too. Got the little handle. See the chrome trim that I tried to do right here on the tailgate. It's a little messed up. Come on. See? So I'm not perfect, you know, don't claim to be. I'm probably going to do around the back window as chrome trim too, that trim around the back window. Just barely got these lenses and all that stuff in there, which are a total nightmare. So anyway, you come around from black to orange to black is how I did this truck here. So, and once again, I have the orange going around the wheel arch and then back down to the bottom and across. Did all the chrome trim again. Once again, I kind of messed it up there at the top. Not perfect, but don't care. But yeah, there's the front with the lens and stuff. So now with the front, this thing was a total nightmare to do. Okay, and we got the cab separator, as you can see in there, to separate the bed from the cab. It's ugly in here, but it's not built to be pretty in there. It's not built to have a floor for the bed. It is rhino lined with Royal Truck rhino line and the bed. But anyway, with this front end, I literally cut the whole front clip off, okay, and then sanded these edges to where this gap would go away. To, you know, because you got to sand the top of the fenders. And I just took the whole fender, laid a piece of sandpaper flat, made the angle that I wanted to go, and I just kept it at that angle as I sanded, and it naturally will sand this end and that end to close this gap in the middle, make it, tight up against the cab. And then I glued it, reinforced it with Lexan or styrene. You can use, I use Gorilla Super Glue and Loctite Stick and Seal. That Loctite Stick and Seal is the best. It's better than the E6000, the Shugu. It's way better. Um, from my experience, it's way better. So that's how I glued everything together on this whole truck. And then I got the Tamiya body filler, of course, filled all the seams as good as I could. I mean, I could have taken a lot more time and made it better. There's a little crack in the bodywork filler right there by the front window trim. I could have cut that a lot smoother and better. But it was my first time dovetailing a hard body. I've done a Lexan, and the way I did that Lexan, I wasn't happy with it. It's an easier way of doing it, but dude wanted it so fast, so I just did it the quickest way. Is why I did it the way I did on that Lexan, how to dove a Lexan body. But yeah, it looks pretty damn sharp. The hood though, I bought these Dragon, Dragon Fly or whatever his name is on YouTube. I bought his 3D printed hood hinges because I can't use the factory ones because I cut off the mounting points on the sides of the hood, right, to mount the hood. Sorry guys, this is all pain in the butt with holding the phone and all that. Engine bay isn't painted, but I got the hood hinges from him, and see, the hood starts hitting, so the hinges don't come out and then up as enough. And I even spaced them up. You can't really see them. I got an LS in there that needs to be all painted up. That's sitting on the front of the motor on that KYX front motor mount. But it does magnetize and stick on there. But let me get back to the body work. I got sidetracked here. But anyway, so the body work, like I said, I cut the front clip off. That's how I glued it. Now, as you can see, look at that. Those wheels don't even come close to touching. I can even flex the body down, and look at that. It don't even come close to rubbing on the fenders. Why? Because I cut this arch, and this still has the arch in it. I had to fill in about that much with styrene and make an arch the rest of the way. So I cut it. It usually goes to right here and then comes down on the factory body, as you can see on that blue Blazer up there. See how tight that front fender well is? Now look how wide that is. That's sick. So I cut it out right up against the flare, and then I set the flare up against the body. Then I turned the tire to see how far it would clear the flare. Then I'd cut that section out of the body. Then I glued this back in. Once again, I backed it with styrene on some of it. And then right here, I made this section, which isn't perfect, and you can tell once my phone focuses. I mean, it does look pretty damn good. The other side, you can tell. But right here, this little gap here, I had to make it out of styrene and make the flare and body fill it and all that, because I wanted the flare. I hate when people get these bodies and they just cut it, or they cut a curve or whatever. This front part, that looks good. I like that. I don't mind that. But when they cut the flare off or half of it and not redo the flare back into it, it looks like crap. I don't like it. It looks like junk. If you're going to do it right. Spend the time and do it. So right here, you'll see a little dot. Come on, phone, focus. See that little dot? That's the body filler where it didn't take, and I didn't realize that till I started painting it. So, oh well. But that's the section I did right here too on this side, but it looks pretty damn good. So, but yeah, I mean those wheel arches, man, they're sweet. Look, I'll even do it on this side. Look, I'll press the body down and look at that. Tire doesn't even come close to touching it. It's hard to see it on this side because the bottom part is all black, but you know, look at that. That's beautiful right there. That's beautiful, guys. So anyway, there is a video, finally an update video on this baby. Let's recap. We got the brass high clearance links on this baby, steering links, brass servo mount, Reefs 777 as you can see right there, aluminum servo horn, Trx4 servo horn, Trill drive shafts. We got the once again KYX motor mount system in there. We got the Mamba X censored ESC, brand new Mamba Castle Creations, I should say, motor in here. It's the 2280 censored Crawlmaster, or what do they call it? I forget what they call it, but it's the Crawler Edition motor, the Slate. There you go. And then there you go, 777. I haven't even programmed this. I ran this truck one time on an actual crawl, and that servo is just ridiculously powerful. You don't even need to program it. Just get the 3S pigtail, and this thing's just retarded, man. That servo is nasty. And then of course to top it off, the whole rig, an insane dovetailed, hard body from RC 4-wheel drive with the shrink cab, back window, bed extender, and cowl hood. But yeah, there you go, guys. There's finally an episode of With It Painted. I don't know when I'm going to be able to go out and crawl. I'm working all the way till Thanksgiving, no days off. We're so slammed over there. It's just stupid, ridiculous. But anyway, there's that, guys. I wanted to recap and touch base with you guys on this build, and I hope you enjoy it. Sorry it's a long video, but I wanted to be real in depth with you guys on it, and show you my flaws. It ain't perfect, but I ain't seen nobody build one like this, hard body wise and stuff like this. So there you go, guys. That's how I did it. That's how it's done. That's how it looks. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, even dislike if you suck. And I don't mind bad comments, good comments, but if you want to bash on me, I'm gonna return the favor. There's a guy that bashed on me saying, "Oh, you're dumb, basically putting a 3S. There's no point." Well, the point is that I did it as to get more power out of the servos. Me not knowing about these speedy servos that are technically for drift cars, yeah, I didn't know nothing about them. I didn't know they couldn't handle 3S. 2S is the max. Didn't know that. Just wanted to get more power, more hop out of it, just stronger altogether. Now I paid for it, so there you go, guy. You want to comment negative stuff? Well, there you go. I admit that I'm not the smartest guy. I don't know everything, and it doesn't matter. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. So there you go. I'm just showing people what they can and can't do. It's educational, and people like to do ridiculous things with RCs, and I do them myself. So I just figure I'll give the heads up to you guys. So just keep in mind, you bash my video, I'm gonna bash you back, especially if you ain't coming with it in the correct way, positive way. But anyway, I don't care. I take it with a grain of salt, but don't be surprised if I don't give it back to you. All right, guys, thanks again, and hopefully you enjoy. I know I got to get a video of this thing hopping and three-wheeling and all that, but it's already dark now, so maybe tomorrow I can do that for you guys. All right, thanks, guys. Laters.